Yes, hello to my fellow Americans and my Facebook friends and family. This is my story. I am pleading for help from the public regarding the corruption and the scam within Staten Island and the Staten Island DA. I am an African American senior citizen. The ones in power in Staten Island, the lawyers and judges, do not feel as an African American I should own the land that I own. They are doing everything in their power to have me murdered to take my land. My home been paid off over 17 years ago. It had been auctioned under me since 2010. I wasn't even aware of it. Since then, my home been taken apart piece by piece, to force me out of the home and to bring the home down on me. They once tried to burn down the house. It took me 5 days to rewire my house. They tried to blow up my house when they came to install the boiler. They made sure for the past since 2016 that I hadn't had no boiler and hot water to this house. My question to Letitia James is, how long would it take for you to help me regarding this situation? Doesn't I've been to your office a few times asking for help, and it's been over 7 months, and you say you're investigating. What is it to investigate? Because it already been investigated by the DA office when they took out 239 mortgages in my name, Joseph O'Shea, and so many other lawyers. So my question to you is, why is it taking so long when they're doing everything in their power? I have no running water. Every electrical been cut. All this ceiling been removed. The house is about to collapse. And I'm told that you're investigating. Detective Hawkins in Staten Island is aware of this foreclosure scam. There was no mortgage on my home. So in order to foreclose on the house, you needed a mortgage. So they came up with a mortgage and attached a mortgage to my home. Well, I've been unable to get any type of help. And at the same time, they have taken my home apart. There's no wall or there's no ceiling. None of those things. One side of the house is leaning. I cannot get help. Letitia James, your investigator came into this house and saw even the tub is out of the house. Just name it. So, are you gonna wait? Are you aware of what is being done to me? Are you gonna wait until it's too late? Because no office in Staten Island can say they're not aware of this crime. I've been to every office in Staten Island. And before selling the house, this is a scam. This is what's being done to the black people in Staten Island. Their home that is already paid off is being sold from under them. And at the same time, they would try to put you in a mental hospital. Or if you have any children in the home that goes to school, they go to school and they kidnap these children and put them in a waiting van. Here's the evilness of the DA office in Staten Island. Detective Hawkins, that happened to be at the DA, he said the only thing he's going to do is to put me in a Section 8 if they take my home, but he's going to make sure that no one get arrested. Is it right for me to have to pay mortgage? I've been paying mortgage on houses that Joseph O'Shea that was once a prosecutor took out in my name. I was asked by Detective Hawkins when I first met him when they were trying to foreclose on my home, and I couldn't understand because no bank gave me a mortgage since I purchased my home over 25 years ago. I went to the DA office. Detective Hawkins was the detective that was appointed to this case, and he wanted to know what did I do with 206,000 two times, 255,000 and 320,000. And if I stole the money or if my kids, he wouldn't hesitate to have us arrested. In the meantime, he called another time to say he was going to go arrest this black lawyer. And I said, why? He said, well, you went to him. Maybe he stole the money. But after an investigation by him and realized the person that had been taking all this money was Joseph O'Shea, that used to be a prosecutor at the DA office, he said he was closing the case. You also went to my son's house And he called and said, "Listen, if your son call you, don't answer the phone because he thinking about arresting him." But the point is, it's not just a mortgage fraud or closure scam. My name is attached to these mortgages, and they will take out these mortgages in my name. Okay, and the bank will hold me accountable, take out all my little savings in my account. $2,888 was being paid. Chase was going to my account and taking that out of my account, my little savings. And Chase insists that I make a payment of $2,888 a month, all on the same time, the same day. But this is what I have to say. A maintenance on my property for $385,000. The DA is aware that this mortgage was taken out by a mortgage broker in Staten Island called TriStar Mortgage, and the lawyer that would sit to the table to do the closing is Mason and Mason Law Firm. $385,000 mortgage was taken out in my name 39 times. In all, over 239 mortgages been taken out in my name. I was informed by Margie from Nigeria. She used to be a neighbor. She wanted to come inform me that she had taken out mortgages in my name, apartment, condominium, all over the United States for Dearly Oladapo. And this is how it's done. Margie make sure she put Nigeria in chase for the purpose of committing these mortgage fraud when she will call them to make sure it's approved without no problem. There is evidence that been given to me by a lawyer undercover. Chase, the vice president of Chase Bank, is the one that giving these Nigeria a mortgage. But here's the thing. The DA feels they're above the law. The DA got a letter from the New York State Department of Investigation after I reached out to them for help. They did an investigation and found out and discovered it was a criminal matter. They sent it to the DA to prosecute. The Financial Bureau also did an investigation. They sent it to the DA. The DA is determined that because of who they are, no one or nothing is going to make them prosecute or bring these people in because they happen to be white. I happen to be a black woman. I got a call from Detective Hawkins one day to tell me, listen, by the way, 2 more mortgages been taken out in your name. Should a DA have to do that? And I'm saying, I need help. I need help now. The life that I'm living is a life that you live when you're dead, not when you're alive. There's certain life you have to live to function on a daily basis when you're alive. Joe Biden, to Obama, Mr. Obama, to everyone that I could think of, the borough president, I spoke to him once. To all that can help, I'm saying, I need your help. They tried to blow up my house. They've been doing everything. They gave order to the doctor that if I go and get hospitalized, they should make sure that I never come back home. I'm a senior citizen. I happen to be a citizen. I've been a citizen of this country over 40 years. I need your help because of what they're trying to do to me. The house needs to be lifted up. The house no longer have downstairs, there's no wall, there's no ceiling. The ceiling is hanging. And it seemed to me that there's people that is going along that been paid a bribe. Dearly Oladapo is a drug dealer. He offered me $1 million and said if $1 million is not enough, I should name any amount that he was willing to pay it. So I'm saying for the DA is aware of all of this. The fact that they refused to do an investigation after they were told by the Financial Bureau, the New York State Department investigation. And here is one thing I have to say. The DA is committing a crime. A case like this, you need a lawyer. But the DA tells every lawyer that I go to in every borough, do not take the case. Send her home without helping her. It's going to lead to the arrest to the lawyer that's involved. These judges knows that this house is paid off. Okay? So for a judge to have to re-auction my home to himself and then Now I'm being threatened that he's going to bring law enforcement to kick me out of my home. There is evidence that been given to me that this lawyer, I mean this judge, had taken my home since 2010. So I'm saying to all Americans, especially black, when we think we own our home, that if something happened to us today or tomorrow, we make a will or it goes down to our children, that's not the case. These corrupt judges, lawyers, are taking the home from under you while you are alive and you think you own it, or if something happened to you, it's going to go to your children. That's not the case. I always felt that God was using me to expose something bigger. And to all Americans that had lost their home to Chase, not because you were on Chase Bank or most of Bank of America, mortgage was taken out of my name all over. Chase never gave me a mortgage. Why have I been paying $2,888 to Chase by Western Union? Chase is going in my account, taking out another $2,888, and the credit in my credit report shows that this mortgage was taken out within Chase Bank 5 times the same day by TriStar Mortgage. Are we going to allow, and the DA in Staten Island is protecting these criminals. The DA is protecting Dele Oladapo. If Dele can offer me $1 million and the DA is saying no matter what, they're not going to arrest him, how safe are we in this country? If you're going to school and kidnapping little black children out of school and putting them in a waiting van and taking them to Hempstead for adoption, no child ever been put up in Hempstead for adoption. Only because you didn't want the kid to come in and told how they were being abused when the judge ordered that. So I'm saying, Mac Rose, I reached out to him for help. His assistant was told by the DA not to help me. I was told by them, don't never come back here. I went to Deputy Rose. Just name it. I'm told how many times you've been here. Didn't we tell you not to come back? So I'm saying now it's election time. I met with McMahon. I told McMahon his agents, the DA was corrupt and it was racist. Okay, he sent his assistant to come to my house. I told McMahon she wasn't gonna come. Sure enough, she said she was the only one that never heard of me. She was gonna come when she got off the ferry. Believe it? She wasn't gonna come. So I'm saying there's something need to be done for the DA in Staten Island. We are not safe. The DA is in business with the Nigerians, with the criminal. I was threatened by Daly. If I expose him, there's a place they take people that he and his group take people at 1 o'clock at night. And his nephew calls him a problem and they took him there and he's not around to tell it. And if anything, and the way he have this crime set up is that if I expose him, my son go down because they made sure they put the crime on his head for him to take the rap. My main thing for making this tape, I need help now. There's no reason why I should have to go out if I had to go to the bathroom. There's no toilet in this house, okay? And I've been told that they would murder me in the elevator. I was told by top lawyer that the plan was to murder me in the elevator. When I called 911, no phone call is made. I need help, and I need help now. I don't know why, Letitia James. I've been to your office so many times for help. I also came to your office with a well-known pastor in Staten Island. Why is it taking your department, your investigator, over 7 months when he came in this house, took pictures of this house. The house is about to collapse. The condition, there's no water, there's no boiler, name it, there's no place to cook, there's no tub. And now it's worse. They're trying to bring it down fast to shut me up. My children and our life is in danger. I'm asking for an investigation. I need help from the politician that's out there. Staten Island is racist, they're corrupt, and they're evil. They've tried so many times to put me in a mental hospital, and what they have down is that they took my kids, my grandchildren, because I wasn't taking my medication for mental illness. This was done by Bob Sloan, And after that, he said, Mrs. Cooper, I know you had no mental illness, but this is what we have to do to remove the children. This is what is being done to the black people in Staten Island. And how can these politicians know about it and turn their head? Remember, the day will come, like I tell them, and I told the people at the DA, the day will come when you will call on God, when you will need God. He see what is being done to me. I'm alive because of God. They try to bring it down, name it. They have done it to me. So I'm saying for all the ones out there that have been blessed with the position that you have, and God was able to wake you up on a daily basis, this is what's being done to me. The DA is giving orders to people to have me murder. They're trying to bring down the house. They're trying to blow it up. I cannot have no work done on this house. Everyone that tried to work on this house, they go through them to do me harm, to murder me. So if you all that is elected and that's supposed to help, and that was your reason for being blessed with this job, turn your head and don't help, what has happened? I need your help, and I need your help now. For anyone that listened to this tape, I was told by so many lawyers that wanted to help, but they said no. They're threatening them. The judges is also threatening them when they go to court to represent the black people. This is what I was told by the white lawyers. Okay, so I'm saying, Letitia James, this is why I came to you. If a mother child is drowning, is she gonna go to make a cup of coffee or say, I gotta go to the bathroom and then come and save that child? They're trying to murder me. They're trying to bring their house down on me. I shouldn't have to live a life that only when you're dead you're supposed to live. And I have reached out for help to every politician in Staten Island. I've been to Washington, I've been everywhere. But you send your investigator. 7 months, what is he investigating? The case already been investigated. It been investigated by the DA themselves. When Detective Harker said, the mortgage and foreclosure of the U.S. Bank do not belong to U.S. Bank, I knew that. U.S. Bank said they never gave me no mortgage. Of course, they never gave me no mortgage. I had paid. They had attached my name. I had paid mortgage to every bank. They have been going my account, take out all my savings. You must bring these people to justice. These DA and all these people, TriStar Mortgage should not still committing the crime. Mason and Mason, rookie and rookie law firm, they are still in business. What? Still committing mortgage fraud, foreclosure scam. The Supreme Court was built to lock up innocent black people. Detective Hawkins was going to go and lock up an innocent black man for the crime that Joseph O'Shea committed. Detective Hawkins was going to lock up my son when he said, when your son called you, do not pick up the phone. I said, why? He said, because I'm thinking of locking him up. I said, only to kill him behind bar and send me a message. He said to me, say a prayer, because if you took this money, I won't hesitate to lock you up. To the American people. Joseph O'Shea was committing this crime with Dele Oladapo. Moji, M-O-J-I. That's her first name. Last name is S-L-O-A-N. She came to inform me that her conscience wouldn't let her sleep at night. That she had been taking out mortgages, condominium, apartment, houses in my name all over the United States for Dele Oladapo. The DA said, if they take you home, the only thing I'm going to do for you is to put you in a Section 8. Isn't that racist? Isn't it racist when you can call and say, by the way, you're supposed to be a detective and supposed to be protecting the people in the United States, to be protecting a drug dealer? What else are you protecting? Remember, he said that's a place where he takes people at 1 o'clock at night and have them murder. His own nephew commit a crime, or trying to expose him. Detective Harker said, no matter what. And the fact that he called, my suffering and my pain would not have lasted if Detective Hawkins, this man is getting paid thousands of dollars, and everyone in the DA office knows about this crime. They should not remain in office. There's good people that can help us in America and protect us. They should not continue to remain in office in Staten Island. These judges should not be allowed to go anymore in the Supreme Court, only to sell the home of the black people that's already paid off. And able to sell it because you have no mortgage, your home is paid off. They take out mortgage in your name to give them a reason to sell it. They create a tenant to give them an income when you're home taking care of your grandchildren. They created 5 tenants in my home. That's one of the things that they used. ACS is a part of this. It is so sad in all true history. When we get hurt by the white, it's our own kind that is used. They use ACS, Children Aid Society, Bob Sloan, this white man, just as racist. They use ACS to go to the school and tell those two little black children after the bus dropped them off that day that your grandmother saying she doesn't want you, you're not her grandchildren. What an evil, wicked thing to do. And then tell the teacher, and then tell the children, your grandmother wasn't taking her medication for mental illness. There's no drugstore. There's no doctor in any part of the world, in the United States, that ever prescribed medication because I had a mental illness. No drugstore ever fill out a medication for me. I never drank, never smoked, and not it just doesn't run in my vein or in my blood. I always try to do right. My life was based on serving God. And that's why each time they try to do things to me, God doesn't let it happen. God was using me to expose something bigger. But I'm asking for help, and I'm asking for help now. I spoke to the fire department, and I told them if anything happened, you're going to be the first one to call. Just day before yesterday, I called 911. When I called the police department, they never make a record of any crime that is committed against me. The Daily went to the police department at 120th precinct. The lady that's write the police report each day, he gave her $30,000, no question asked. She told my girlfriend and I, she said, no question asked. Of course, no question asked. I cannot get help because Daily Oladapo had donated money to every agency you can think of in the United States. You expecting them to help me? They said, how many times he been here? We told you not to come back no more. What? Why? How long will this go on? Remember, it may seem like it's just me, but if they could do this to me, they could do this to your family, to your children. You cannot see evil and not do something about it. Debbie Rose, when I went to her for help, her help was to send her assistant. Debbie Rose was elected to help the white ones that is corrupt in Staten Island. You have to ask God to make you white if you need help from Debbie Rose. She sent her assistant after she was told by her closest friend, this woman, Mrs. Cooper, need help. She needs a place to shower. She needs a place to cook. She's a senior citizen. She sent her guy, David. David is put in that. David is put there to help the ones that is committing, that is being corrupt in Staten Island. David came in my home to put me and brought someone to put me in a mental institution and said that's what I needed. But I'm saying it's not about all of that. I'm asking for investigation of the two black kids that was kidnapped out of school. This is what is being done to the black people in Staten Island. They have no mental problem, but when they want their land or their home, they will document that these people have a mental problem. And that's why they took their kids. They do not have a mental problem. It's a foreclosure scam, and it's a trafficking of black kids in Staten Island. And I'm saying to you all that hear my video today, that choose not to do nothing, that turn your head and sit. And I said, and I've been saying it to the DA and to everyone that I talk to, there will come a day when we all need God. And I said, whether or not it's your family being rolled into the operating room, or whatever, or your children or son, or you got a news saying maybe one was in an accident or something happened. No matter how big or how powerful you are, you will need God. I had a family, I have someone very close to me that said he had to go in the home to give oxygen to to this person that was in the $2 million home. He laid there with his mouth out wide open. You have been racist all your life to a white person. A white man doesn't want that job. A white woman doesn't want that job. But a black person now had to come in to give you oxygen to keep you alive and to pray with you to receive God before you give your last breath. I'm saying we have to be careful. The black one may be the one to take care of you. You don't know what it might be feeding you. They remember all the evil, going to school and kidnapping their children, all the pain and suffering. And I'm saying, I need your help and I need your help now. You're not going to sit. There's no politician that can say they don't have a record of me reaching out to them. But they have all been told, don't help her. I'm saying the evil, everything of mine have been cut up. Every clothes, name it, everything have been cut up. All my electrical, every clothes, every shoes, name it. I have no ceiling, no wall. I need your help. I'm a senior, and I need your help. Okay, God gave this life. Only God should take it. But you can tell God is with me. Because I've been in a house that's cold, but I hadn't had no pneumonia. Every bedroom door been removed out of my house. Recently, the door that had been removed hit me on my back. I'm having problem with my back. I'm having problem with my knee. But I'm saying the house cannot be repaired as long the criminal that wants this house that think it belongs to them will not let it be fixed because they want the land. They do not feel as a black woman I should own this land. So I'm asking for your help. I'm asking Letitia James. I don't know what your investigator been investigating. He know the house is about to come down. Why have it taken him 7 months? He doesn't call. He doesn't respond. No matter how many times I call and they give him a message, he doesn't respond. What do that say? What are we black people doing to one another? But like I said, this is not a case to be investigated. This is a case for the FBI. Do not allow them to continue to feel that they are above the law. And I said again, thank you for whoever listened to my video and reach out to help and get me out of the situation that I'm in. I'm alive. I'm not dead. Stop trying to bury me alive. They tried to blow the house up when they came. It was to do the boiler. It sounded like a bomb was hitting my house. They tried to kill me with carbon monoxide. The man came and said, I don't believe the amount of carbon monoxide that's in your house. We should be walking out with the dead bodies there. You're sitting to the table talking. I need help. I need help and I need help now. And I know you all been saying to tell your story. It's not that I didn't want to tell a story, but I've been trying my best to make it true each and every day. It have not been difficult. And I say thank you to all that listen and watch my video. May you all be blessed. I do not wish wrong or evil in anyone, but the evil and the wickedness that is being done to me is wrong. I'm asking for the investigator of the whole DA, the police department. When I call, there's never a police report. When I call, I am the only one in America, United States. When I call 311, there's no response. None at all. They all erase. So thank you. And there's a lot more than that, but for now, this is what I'm going to give. And I'm asking that you appoint. They also came in my house and took a grandchild of mine 3 days after my daughter gave birth. They put that child up for adoption too. So I'm asking for an investigation of all of that. Right now, I need help with my home. And the judge that have stolen my home and now said I have certain days to leave my home. And because I have not, They are trying to bring their house down on top of me. It is unbelievable what they have done to the home. There's no wall, there's no ceiling. Each time I leave home, they will come in the home and take the home apart. And I need someone to come into this home and see what's being done. The Attorney General investigator that he sent, he came into this home and he too turned his back. Hadn't heard from him, and he did nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing. Thank you.